We have a new partner here at Alabaster Living, and I am so excited to introduce you to Miss Cathy Dunnigan. Miss Cathy, as we all lovingly like to call you, especially your husband, right?
Yeah, yes.
He loves to call you Miss Cathy. Now, you guys have a travel company, right? And tell me the name of it.
So we are Finding Joy Travel.
Yes.
And that came from a wealth of different places, one of which was we love to travel, obviously.
Yes.
And the second of which was there's purpose behind travel for us.
Mm-hmm.
And so helping you find what that purpose is for each individual adventure is kind of what we do.
Now, this is truly a family thing for you guys, right? Tell me about that.
Okay, so of course it's me and Mr. Dave, my husband David, and then we have our two kids. Drew is 23, and then Emma is 20. Who likes to remind me she's fixed to be 21? We don't want to talk about
okay, Emma.
But yeah, so she is going through a lot of the supplier training. So she's kind of learning from the supplier standpoint how to run all the different programs and how to communicate with adults, because kids now don't know how to communicate because
it's true.
texting.
Yeah, absolutely.
So she brings a whole different viewpoint for us, so that hopefully we're going to tap into that younger market, because I think people are traveling younger and younger because our parents invested in us in teaching us that the world was bigger than our little bitty microcosm where we live.
Right.
And so I think the best gift that you can give your kids is a passport, and then help them find stamps in it.
I completely agree with you. I think it's so important, and I think we all truly see the importance of life is short, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And there's just so much. There's so much more
to it. Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of the backside of where Finding Joy Travel came from. I'm a breast cancer survivor. I was diagnosed in November of 21, went through chemo, double mastectomy, reconstruction, and through all of that, we really put the focus on finding joy in the everyday. Like every day you can find something good, whether you want to or not.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of the backside of that, and it took forever. It was months worth of text messages back and forth. Who are we going to be? What are we going to do? And that just resonated with all of us.
I think it's the perfect name for you guys, and knowing you personally, and then just knowing your love for travel, I think that is such a perfect name for you guys. But let's tell everybody what exactly a travel agent does. Like, why use one?
Okay, so I like to refer to us as matchmakers.
I like it.
So you as the client, or you're kind of the person that's in the dating game, and you're going to date different suppliers until you find the right match that helps you accomplish the goals that you want. So the first thing we talk about, I'm not a quote them and book them kind of a person. I want to have a phone conversation. I want to get to know you. I want to get to know your family. I want to get to know where you've been in the past. Why did you like it? Why did you hate it? Because that helps form where you want to go next. So that's what we do, is we do the hard part. We drill down and we find the right match for what that particular trip needs to be.
How does it work? So if let's say it's me and I want to book a trip with you, and so I tell you what I'm looking for, we have that conversation, you present me with some ideas. How does it work as far as payment goes? Do we pay you? Does it go to, how does it work?
Okay, so we affiliate with a plethora of suppliers. Like I couldn't count all of them. So if there's somewhere you want to go, there's a supplier that will get you there. And so we're the middleman between, we bring the supplier a client and vice versa.
Right.
And so you call me, or you send me an email or a text message or a Facebook message, and you're like, hey, I think I want to do a trip. We're going to schedule a phone conversation. We're going to get on the phone, and I tell people it's 10 minutes. I've never had a 10-minute phone conversation with anybody. So you really need to probably block off an hour. But we're going to talk about wants, wishes, dreams, reality. Do you have a passport? If you don't, let's start there.
Right.
And I'll walk you through that process. And then once we kind of get a feel for what you think you want to do, because it's not always what you want to do. You don't know what you don't know.
You're right.
So then we go through the process of kind of searching for the best place, the best fit that hits the majority of your top 10 list. And then I'm going to send you an email on this gorgeous platform that we partner with. It's a young and up and coming programming company called Turn, and they have created this program strictly for travel agents. And so you'll get that email, and you can click through and look at all. It's got your pictures, because I think we're visual people,
Mhm.
especially when you travel. You want to see where you're going and you want to see what it looks like and have some landmarks, you know. So we build that in, and it's not just a hotel stay. You're going to have suggestions for every day you're in destination.
Mhm.
Unless you're a flying flopper. If you want to fly and flop, sit by the pool all day, you're my kind of gal.
You're really being an advocate for them for how it needs to go.
How they want to
Yeah.
travel. And that's
Mhm.
one of the first things I'm going to ask you. How do you like to travel?
Mhm.
Tell me your favorite vacation, where you went, when you went, because that's a big deal too. Where you went, when you went, who you went with. Because sometimes it could have been the perfect vacation, but you went with some people that didn't make it perfect.
Mhm. Yeah.
So we kind of sort through all of those things to try to build in an itinerary that gives you the most of what you want, but also gives you something that you didn't know you wanted until you see it.
I think it's perfect.
You know, and so that's kind of, and we just go back and forth. I tell everybody, you're not married to this itinerary. You tell me, I do like this, I don't like that, so we'll take this off and we'll add this in. And you're never going to hurt my feelings unless you just don't travel.
Yeah. You want us to get
I want
out there.
you to get out there and see the world. Yeah.
So how is the best way for people to get in contact with you, even if they're just thinking about it and they need some information? What's the best way?
So my phone number is all over social media. We have a Facebook page, my personal page, or our business page.
Mhm.
Either one is totally fine. You can message me there. You can call me. We have a website that is 95% there.
Okay.
I sent back some changes today. So anyway, website will be up and coming soon, but most people just send me a Facebook message, or they send me a text message, or they flag me down. They're like, hey, what about?
Yeah.
And I'm good with any of those.
All right. As you can see, Cathy has so much knowledge. Her family is amazing. They would be amazing to work with, to be your advocate as you travel and experience the world, create memories with your own family. It is absolutely priceless. I know that this is going to be so successful because I know that it's truly your heart.
It is.
And we are so excited to have you as a partner on Alabaster Living. So Alabaster, let's support one of our own and get out of Alabaster and see the world, right?
Do it one adventure at a time.
I love it. Thank you, Miss Cathy.
Thank you.